regards to chemotherapy with my mom and reclaiming sovereign agency within my family so that they all could tap into the gifts that a lot of my elders, so my aunts and my uncles and older cousins had witnessed to with my mother's mother, their grandmother. And so collectively, my family now refers to me as just like Nanny, just like your nanny, or just like your nanny. But they're giving me, whenever I'm home or I'm on FaceTime with them or on the phone, my elders are giving me all the secrets that they witnessed that are holistic and herbal and complementary to Western medicine experiences, or replenishing from Western medicine experiences. And I think that's important to say as well. Not everyone in the world is going to have the constitution and the literacy. So Layla, I know you and I both use the word literacy. I say empathic literacy, and I think you say emotional literacy, and I got chills. I was like, oh yeah, it's that lady. I like that lady. Not everyone's going to have that literacy yet, and so they're still needing to be near what works within the system. But then people like us are within and beside the system to be like, okay, that was great. Now also find that actioning, like coding yourself, open this particular record in yourself, have the opportunity and the facilitation to heal yourself. But what I witnessed over and over again with my mother's healing journey was how we assign who can reflect our higher self. And so we all come here with that soul agreement, Oliver. I hope you don't mind me speaking with you in this moment. We all come here with that soul agreement, and at every stage, the teacher attracts the student attracts the teacher. And what happens with the teacher is a really good one may be temporary and just hold up a mirror. And so I really appreciated I love Cheryl's. I just meeting you, my love. And I resonated really quickly with your ad-libs of Taco Hell. That like truly set me laughing. That was great. And I think it was like Burger Kill. And I was like, girl. And I agree, but it was just perfect. But Oliver, today's the day that a mirror of your higher self is being held, right? And I remember those days for myself and my healing. I remember thinking, oh my God, I sprained my ankle. It's never going to get better. And having those casualties with my language and not loving myself with that language. Like there was no room to love myself. And then the ankle gets a little better. I pack on all this weight, and then it's all this stuff. And then I found something that I loved. And at the time, and it still will always be, it was theater, and it was the training within that and finding the autonomy within that. There are moments where I was dancing and I could not feel this injury. And then the injury just became insight, and then the insight just became a quality of being, and the quality of being meant that I had an opportunity to readjust. And again, I'm so aware that we all come here with our own soul contracts. Hi, Diamond. And because we come here with our own soul contracts, it's not always the easiest thing in the world for others to hear or to listen. Those are I believe those are distinctly different things. Hearing and listening are very different. They require the same parts of the body, but they're different interfaces. And in listening, not to respond, but to metabolize. And in hearing, in really hearing, to be prepared to follow through. And so I know where spirit has been in my life palpably for me to hear and then follow through. And I know where the guidance of the Most High has been in my life for me to listen and to metabolize and to ingest and be the antidote to all the healing that I've had and the healing that I've reminded people that I love greatly and that I've grown to love because they've been my clients greatly has shown up. And that's been a miracle. I will never, ever speak against the miracle of actioning oneself because all of us, again, have different soul contracts. But I know that a part of my mission is to be here now and to be inclusive of what here now means. And so that's why I'm an iconic rod for inclusivity. I can't ignore certain things. So sometimes Alexander and Shayun, I find that I'll play the part of the muggle who's like, yes, continue taking the pill, and continue doing that, and continue doing this. And also, here's this diluted, but here's this entry-level experience to meta this, or magic that, or spiritual this, and drinking of these waters of wisdom. You know that the human experience is to be nuanced, and every step is grateful, and anyone on their path, any way that they're on that path, I honor as if it's like, I'm just going to say biblical for context, but it doesn't have to be that, but it's just like sacred. So if someone does have a miraculous healing while in some sort of Western setup of medicine, I honor it, because either way, that person had to make that agreement from the Most High. Like, they had to be like, I want to be here. And then it actions a skill, and it opens potentially some doctors that are opening. And I'm in service to some people that are growing who are remaining in their field and are becoming like super psychic empathic masters at their thing that was very pragmatic. And so I believe I was speaking with Paulo earlier with Nitra and Derek, but I've been having this conversation for 10 years of my life, that it's so important that there's convergence and a meeting between the worlds of magic and the worlds of modern medicine. And the reason is because in the pragmatism, they just they leave off, they shaved off the stuff that was invisible, and then they get to this point where they get discouraged. And if you have a discouraging nurse or a doctor, if anyone's ever experienced how toxic that can be, to just be like, yeah, you're done. Yeah, we'll just give you the poop and pee pan. Like, that feels, pardon my language, but like fucking awful. And then to be on the other side where someone's too airy-fairy, and you're like, I need a rock-solid answer, please. Can you calm it down and give me the rock-solid answer? And then when you get the meeting of the two, you're nothing but grateful, because you're still embodied. Because I'm a medium, spirits tend to really encourage me to have my spirits encourage me to really have a very integrated, clear process. But the self-love that I'm continuing for today is my journey of reconciliation of past selves that will never end. I will always be in a process of soul retrieval, as I hope everyone is.
Wow, the chat is popping. What in the world is going on is that I'm drawing in virtual reality. And hopefully you're able to see that when I'm passing.
Just being there and being able to clear mind and
yes.
And I love you all for asking.
Multidimensional.
I was really honored to pop back in during your story. Oliver,
your energy.
You are healing.
I'm in a room in Clubhouse, and I'm like hacking it
great picture,
hardcore so that you guys can hear
really
the conversation
way,
also.
So it was nice to come
because
back
this is like some of my friends who run a place called thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. My friends run a place called LightForce Center. And we're in a conversation in Clubhouse. I'm on mute, so I'm talking to you guys. But yeah, I can't see the chat right now, but I can in this moment. But whenever I have the headset on, I can. Hello, Abby. Welcome. Everyone, welcome my new friend, Abby from Growth Academy. This is a really special place with amazing people. So getting aligned with different energy and sounds. I love that, Abby. Daily over the past 3 months, and what a difference it makes. It seriously does. Yes, so there's a lot of wisdom to learn from, and listening to what the conversation is.
Absolutely.
And then I'm going to stop in the middle to meditate, but I'm going to leave
and share a little bit about what's on your heart as relates to self-love, if you don't mind.
I'm not going to look at the chat.
Hello.
Yes,
Thank
anyone, you can still drop in
for hosting, all of you moderators,
any kind of messages. I'll look at it later.
A
Clubhouse. I know, but it's because it's people that I really care about. And this drawing is directly linked to what we're talking about. So I want to document
just
it.
Amazing. Amazing human being.
And yes,
every word
please
you were saying,
feel free to chat with each other in the chat, or ask me questions and I'll answer them later. Sound good?
Only a servant of the Most High. So I appreciate that, but I have to come in and I bow down when homeless people take food out of my hand. I'm just a servant, and I'm loving being a servant. Thank you so much for saying that.
And you're doing it well. You're doing it well. And your humility it can be sensed. I mean, you really are just magical. So thank you. And there's so many wonderful things said that sometimes I want to take a notepad and just write down things. But self-love for me didn't really happen until I was older.
Yeah, by the way, guys, in the chat,
and
we're
I
talking
think
about
that's why
self-love.
it's so important to teach our children.
We're also talking about
to come to them from a secure
healing and meditation to heal. But today is about
can teach that to our children, and they don't have to go through a lot of the processes we have had to do to experience true self-love. But it happened through a lot of spiritual healing. And it was only after I learned that on my own, I was able to have the inner resources and the connection with spirit and be satisfied on my own that I was able to extend that out to others in a pure, healthy way. Like Layla said, love was experienced in a completely different way when I gave birth to my children. And I would say that with my first one, it wasn't even right away. I did not, fairies didn't come out from the sky. The moment I gave birth to my daughter, it actually took a little bit. And that love became stronger and stronger.
Was someone tag Reggie? Because I told him I was going to
and that love is just
Clubhouse
so
on, and I forgot to tell him.
Giving, and you look at them and you just see magic in their eyes. And the one time that I realized that I wasn't doing that for myself was actually when a friend of mine had pointed out and said, my youngest one is dating Nico, and she said, I want you to look at yourself the way you look at Nico. And I was like, ooh, I don't. So I had to do that work, that internal spiritual work, to be able to look at myself that way. And that then increased the amount of love I could give to others. My name is Giselle, and I'm done sharing. Thank you for hosting and having the space for us.
Yes, I want this.
Thank you so much for that beautiful share, for the beautiful wisdom.
I want it, like, underneath.
I appreciate it. Oliver, are you trying to say something, or did you accidentally bump your mic? I think he accidentally. Sorry about that. Giselle, thank you so much for that beautiful wisdom and for sharing about that journey. And you said something about looking at the self and really being able to love yourself like you love the child. And I'm glad you said that, because that's so powerful and important. And that's actually going to be a part of our process today in the meditation that we're doing. And so for any of you, all of you, I hope we're going to kick off into it here really soon. We're going to be doing a powerful self-love meditation. We're going to be going deep into the heart. Thank you for being with us. We've hit the 1 hour mark. We're going to do the Goddess of Sunshine. Would love to hear your share, love. And then I don't know, but Hope, if you're around, I would love a beautiful song to kick off before we go into the meditation, to open up everybody's hearts. And then we'll roll into the meditation. We'll come out and we're going to have more sharing. And I think Paolo, your son's going to come and play the sax too. And so we're just going to keep rocking and rolling. So without further ado, the Goddess of Sunshine, you got the mic.
Hi, my friends. Happy Sunday. So grateful to be here. When I think of love, I think of it as a constant in everyone's life, but more specifically a constant in my life, of course. But it takes, throughout my years, I feel like love takes on different forms, and I have a different relationship with it as I continue to grow and evolve. To share a little bit about my story, it's also a physical healing story. I was born with a Chiari malformation, amongst other things. And essentially what that is where your brainstem is inside of your spinal cord. And I didn't know of this until I was about 13 years old, but I grew up, having seizures every week or multiple times a day and being really sick, being quite immobile. And with that, I share it because I spent a lot of time at home growing up. And with that, I think the way that I kind of grew up, the way I could give myself or the way I could be myself was to give to others, because I didn't have anything necessarily I could do. Like I was on bed rest most of my adolescence. Yeah. And so I started giving and giving and giving. And then, I started having relationships, and I would continuously give, whether they wanted it or not. And
what are you trying to do,
as I continued to give, I just thought that's the way it was. I thought there had to be, you know, if I'm the giver, I can't be the receiver. If I'm the giver, then they can't give anything to me as well. And through a little bit of an aside, but through my own healing journey, you know, I had a number of brain surgeries, and I went from wheelchair. Now I'm a warrior and no longer in a wheelchair. So I'm very grateful to say that. But I kind of transitioned over to holistic health and wellness as well, and kind of went on that own journey with myself. And so I've always been that person for myself that is very strong and very loving and very like a staple in my life. Like I'm that person for me because I helped myself heal. And so I honor myself in that way. But as I continued to give in all my other relationships, I realized that I was giving from an empty cup a lot of times. And so the last year or so, I've really been able to turn inward and shift that focus and realize that it doesn't have to be if I give, then I can't receive. And if I give, then I can't get anything in return. And so it's really beautiful because now as I really look into my relationships and look into love and look into all these different aspects of this beauty on earth, I'm able to realize that I can be a giver and I can be a receiver, and I am able to set boundaries that support my self-love. You know, as the topic is self-love tonight, I am able to set those boundaries because ultimately not every relationship is the same, whether it's with a significant other, with a parent or a sibling. They're all a little bit different, and you need to nurture them and nourish them a little bit different. And so I'm really grateful to be here today because actually this is just a quick share, but I actually set some of those boundaries with my brother this morning, and his journey has been very intensive as well, and I've kind of been the caretaker for him for years and years. And finally today I was able to set some boundaries as he's in a place where he's receiving the help he needs. And once I set those boundaries and truly put myself first and said, hey, I love you, but I need to be able to communicate in this way or do this. After that, we were able to have a really beautiful and flowing conversation. And it was the first time we've been able to do that in quite a while. So my lesson to myself is the more that I pour into myself and give myself that self-love on an emotional level, on a spiritual level, and not just that love I gave to myself on a physical level, I'm going to be able to thrive and give back to others and receive it from others as well. So thank you so much for allowing me to share and for holding space with me, and I love you all.
I love you, Wendy. Yes. Thank you so much.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful story.
You can do anything.
You guys are all so amazing.
You can do anything.
Power.
Yeah, full power.
All right, Jean. Do you want to bring up Ball to read his poem, or how do you want to flow into the next segments?
Deep, are you there, my bro?
How many times does it take to draw a circle, you guys?
Ball in the house. Whoop, 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 whoop. Calling Ball in the house. Whoop, whoop.
I can do everything I can.
The internet poet.
The internet poet is in the house. How are you?
I'm going to go with that.
I'm good.
We've tried so many times.
Grateful to be on this stage. I'm not worthy at all.
That's not true.
Brother.
No.
Come on.
Come on, bro. What's up to you, Ball?
Well, I was thinking because the poem was more around meditation, close off and do that at the end. Stand it will wake me up in a few hours to do that. If you don't mind, I'll share just a couple of thoughts on love, though, because I think that will fit in with the discussion at the moment, if you don't mind.
Yes, sir.
So I'll keep it short. So for me, love, and this is a realization more recently, through again meditation myself and healing myself. So
yes, girlfriend.
Love for me, it's a positive emotion, and it's a presence felt beyond our current physical form. And to love or to feel love is to be truly fearless.
To love.
And to be in constant state of high spirits.
To be truly
and in
fearless.
complete unshakable contentment.
Truly fearless.
And it's gaining a sense of purpose and satisfaction through just giving. and that's love to me.
Yes, so
Thanks,
beautiful.
brother.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, brother, for sharing that. And so, for all of you, please check out the Internet Poet. Make sure to follow him and go to his Instagram and check out his writing. It's truly unique the way in which all your structuring and pouring your heart into what you do. We love you. He's gone on a powerful healing journey himself, and we're so grateful to have you here. So, thank you, brother.
Thank you.
So, Shayun, shall we move into the song and meditation? What are you feeling?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you feeling it?
I'm feeling it so much. But Hope, I always do this. I put you on the spot, I feel like. But I know that you're already ready too.
It's okay. I'm always ready.
Your music is the definition of love, and I figured opening up everybody's heart with your frequency before we blast off into the universal love, vibe would be great.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
Will you introduce yourself as well?
No. Let me introduce you first, okay? Because everybody on the stage, please give a round of mics for Hope, singer, songwriter, producer. She's healing with sound, and Hope is a powerful spirit, conscious queen who is helping heal the planet with her music and her frequency. And I met Hope through our connection with Layla, and everybody please make sure to follow her if you're not doing so already, and dive deep into everything she shares and does, because you are a true beautiful presence. So thank you, Hope, and feel free, you can add up obviously if you'd like.
I so appreciate that introduction, Alexander, and thank you, Goddess Shayun and Goddess Layla, and I'm so happy to be here to share with you guys. And this song is called Who Am I to Say? And I'm Hope. Love of my life, my soulmate. You're my best friend. Part of me, like breathing. Now half of me is left. I don't know anything at all. Who am I to say you love me? I don't know anything at all. Who am I to say you need me? Color me blue, I'm lost in you. Don't know why I'm still waiting. Many moons have come and gone. Don't know why I'm still searching. I don't know anything at all. Who am I to say you need me? I don't know anything at all. Who am I to say you need me? Now you're a song I love to sing. I never thought it'd feel so free. Oh, but now I know what's meant to be, and that's okay with me. Who am I to say you need me? Who am I to say you love me? And who am I to say you need me? I don't know anything at all. I don't know anything at all. Who am I to say you love me? I don't know anything at all. Who am I to say you love me? Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, everybody. Up for Hope.
I love you so much, Hope. Thank you so much for that beautiful gift.
Noah's right here with the phone too.
Yes, please. You got to give him the in.
Okay, I think he's.
I tried to pick him up and it won't do it on.
Well, no, because he wasn't by his phone. I just walked in the door and was like, yo, come on, they're waiting for you. Noah,
Hi, Noah.
Hello, what's up, everybody? My name is Noah. I play the saxophone, I play the piano. Yeah, it's cool to be here, and thank you for having me on.
Welcome, brother.
My brother.
One, two, three, four, five.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Noah, that was so beautiful. Just completed my Valentine's. That was so beautiful and sexy and gorgeous. That instrument is just.
I got another one.
I got another one. Oh. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, and one more. 8.
I didn't even know it was Valentine's.
Thank you. That lit up our hearts, Noah.
For sure. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Noah, my goodness, you're a golden soul. Such a golden soul in your young body. My goodness.
And part of the introduction Noah left out is Noah's my beautiful son. That's my son right there. Have
I met him, Paulo? Is that the young? Was he?
I thought you said you met him at the party or you met him at.
Oh my gosh! I can't believe you sound so mature right now. Oh my God! What a miracle! You're cutting your teeth under your dad's wings. That is beautiful that you can play.
He's more articulate than I am. I'm like, wow, I need to sound like Noah.
I come out when I feel comfortable and I feel it's a good environment. I feel like this is that good environment. You know, I normally don't play saxophone for anyone really at all. You know, except for myself. Usually, you know, I came on here, just kind of hopped on right now. Literally got out the case. I was like, oh my God, I forgot to do this. You know, I was away from my phone, so I joined in, hopped in, no warm up, and decided to play for you guys. Now, definitely play more for you guys.
No, I'm so glad you did. Now I'm gonna be bugging you. I hope you know that. Yeah, I was texting him. I'm like, I know it's really last minute, but I heard you play in another room, please. Coming from a musician, you're so good. You have such great tone, and you play with passion, and you hear it. I hear it when you're playing.
I see a collaboration with the two of you.
Oh my God.
It's happening. Woo!
He likes to say that he's a pianist that plays the saxophone. We have to.
Oh my God.
Every Sunday we're here. This is turning into a beautiful mic sessions, LightForce healing room.
Yes. I'm glad you said that, Alexander, because I saw Hope grow up under Layla Steinberg's wing in mic sessions, and I cut my teeth up under Layla Steinberg's wings. Paulo and Layla, God bless you for all that you.
I cut my self-worth wings under Layla's guidance and recognition and lectures to me about my value and my self-worth. So she's a magical woman. I know she really.
Layla's our hawk. Layla's everybody's bird.
We love you.
Love you. Love you, Cheryl. Hi, Paulo. All right. Without further ado, I would love for my husband, Alexander, to start us off in the beautiful self-love healing meditation. The power of this meditation is so beautiful, and self-love is the most important love. When we have this kind of love, we can properly give love back into the world. My love, are you ready?
Oh yeah, feeling it on every level. Thank you so much.
Well, the moderator.
Real quick, I just want to recognize the people on stage who have not gotten to share. Eric, Vanessa, Jamie. Also want to welcome Gino to the room.
Yes,
thank you.
House.
And so what we're going to do is we're going to do the meditation, and then we'll bring you back up, and hopefully you guys can share after experiencing the meditation. We'd love to hear from you, beautiful souls. So I'm just asking for the moderators just to help me clear the stage only, so we don't have any interference during the meditation. Sometimes mics get bumped, and we just cannot afford that while we're in deep states of trance and love. You feel me?
And I have the screenshot of everybody in order. So as soon as we're done, we'll bring you back up, and you guys can share. I'm so grateful again that all of you are here. Please get into a comfortable state.
All right, you guys,
and
it's meditation time.
Absolutely.
Yes, I'm
so
in Clubhouse.
what we're going to do, everybody, just a little bit of prep. This is for you to enjoy.
I hope everyone
enjoy
joins
it.
in the meditation. It's going to be really dark.
Ping in your friends right now who need some love on this Valentine's Day.
You'll be able to
Ping
hear
in
still.
anybody that you feel would appreciate going on a journey of love, connecting with the all of us, and
Ethan,
we really connect there with the frequency of our hearts.
This is a really great meditation to do. I know you mentioned wanting to get more
each other in the room. We're going to connect with all living things around this planet. We're going to send it out to the universe. It's going to come right back around.
Join in on this.
So get comfortable. If you would like to put on your own music, do that. Make sure there's no words. If you can, just something that is calm. feel. Your stories
That was really
are
powerful.
what really help all of us grow deeper together. And so, really invite you now just to raise your hands, and we'll bring them up, everybody up by one, and let's get to the people who up before.
Hi.
Hi.
That was absolutely so beautiful. I was in tears the whole time. And thank you. That was a really beautiful gift. I really felt this time the power of sharing the love with the entire universe. And when we sent that out, I felt that you were crying at the same time. And I really felt the power of spreading that love like together collectively. Like we actually hit other people with the vibration of love that were suffering. Did you feel that?
Oh my God, I'm so glad you're saying that. Yeah, I had tears in my eyes and I was just feeling this charge just vibrating through me, and I felt it before, but never like that before. And I know that everybody was like holding that frequency together, and that's why it was so cool. What did you see out there, Shane? Because I know you have the key insight.
I saw everything. I saw all the children uniting. I saw the children becoming healers. I saw all the animals being released from all of the farms, from all of the cages that people continue to put them into just to use them for food and eggs and milk. And I saw all of them roaming free. I saw them getting sent with so much love. I saw all the fish being left alone in the ocean. I saw all the vision of these beautiful people that were in what was like a nursing home, was like holding hands outside, and just coming out, I think, together, and they were running across the beach. I literally had visions of everybody in just pure happiness, and it was awesome. Before we bring anybody else up, I want to go in the order that we left it, and I'm trying to bring Eric Jones up to the stage. Can you help me, Alexander?
I keep, I see your hand raised, Eric, and I keep inviting you to speak, but for some reason, it's maybe he's not there right now. I don't know.
Okay. Also, I took a screenshot, so I'd like to go in that order. So next,
I keep it. Well, one of the moderators give it a shot. I know that Clubhouse is still buggy sometimes, and I've seen this happen a few times, but can somebody, one of the moderators, try and bring Eric up, please? He's got his hand raised there. He's been patiently waiting. Wow. I love all of you.
Yeah, if you've already spoken, I'm going to give other people a chance. So next up would be Sandy, who wanted to say something.
Actually, I'm sorry to do this. Jamie was on the list, so Jamie's up here now. And,
okay, great. Jamie's go for it, and I'll bring the other people up, and we'll go in that order of my screenshot.
Great.
Hi, Jamie.
Namaste, everyone. Wow, firstly, thank you so much, Alexander, for that unbelievable guided meditation. It's the most impactful that I've ever experienced, and thank you to all the moderators for holding space and all of the beautiful, powerful sharing that I really related to earlier. This meditation was so unexpected for me. I landed in this room feeling very divinely guided, not knowing why, and now I see why. I just went through so many different layers of healing on things that I am working on as I work through a lot of karmic stuff that I've come to learn about in the last week. And I just felt so much release and unconditional love that I was both providing myself and everyone in the universe. And that's exactly what my purpose is helping others to cultivate unconditional self-love. Like many were saying earlier, so we can love all beings. And I feel so grateful to be here. I'm a queer and disabled transgender man, and I've gone through a number of things to get to this moment in time, and all of it is worth it because it enables me to be able to serve, and it brought me here with all of you. So I love you, I love you, I love you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jamie. Feel your heart big time. Thank you so much for being here and sharing. We love you too. We absolutely do. All right, Gina, I'm going to let you run the stage.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm just going to look at the photo.
Oh, we got Eric up. Yeah, brother, welcome.
Oh, amazing. Hi, Eric.
Eric, feel free to share. We finally got you up here. Thank you for your patience with us.
You are very welcome. I am so happy to be here. Oh my goodness.
That's the first time I heard your voice in a really long time, right?
Oh, that's true too. It's really, really a long time. But y'all have no idea how good I feel right now. I mean, I feel really good. I mean, I felt good from the moment I came here. And I'm here because I'm in the Philippines right now. And I was getting ready to go to bed. I've been up all night, and I try to stay adjusted to the U.S. Time zone recently for multiple reasons.
Cast to computer.
Including preparing to return back to the U.S. And so Layla just sent me a message, when you guys were starting. And so I'm saying, hey, Eric, you got to come and check this out. You got to come in here. So I'm like, Layla, I'm about to go to bed. I was just, maybe you'd like to meditate before. Well, yeah, meditation before bed sounds great. So sure, okay, I go ahead and I hop on in. And then you beautiful people, oh my goodness, you beautiful people. All of you. It's like, I can look at the screen and, Alexander, nice to meet you. And I don't know. Sheo, I can see Sheo, so I don't know if that's your full name or whatever.
Yeah.
But Sheo, okay. And Cheryl, my goodness, all that stuff that you were talking about before. And of course, Oliver, if you're still awake, is like, there's nothing but love being sent out to you. And of course, Hope and everybody else that was on the stage before and sharing. I mean, I was laughing and giggling and happy. And when you were talking about what love was, it's like I was just remembering a revelation that I had a while back in my life where I was at a gathering and as I was meditating and as I was doing what I was being instructed to do to really get centered and grounded, I heard like this internal voice that said, Eric, you are love. You are love. And it freaked me out. It scared me to death. It's like, what? I am love? What do you mean I am love? It's like, but that was what I felt in my heart, and I rejected it. I absolutely rejected it because it scared the hell out of me. I mean, I am love. What kind of hokey stuff is that? I am love. and so for years and years, even though I always remembered what I heard, it's like I stepped a couple of years ago. And I started embracing, okay, I am love. Okay, I accept it. Okay, so what does that exactly mean? It's like, what does that mean, and how is it going to be? How does it express itself? Of course, it expresses interact with other people and stuff. But I have time really embracing that I am love. It's like, but the reason why I'm sharing this is I don't know who else on the planet is like feels like they are loved too, not just searching for love or not connected to love, but they are loved. And maybe someone needs to hear that. It's like because I'm just a guest here and I'm supposed to be sleeping actually. And I'm actually shaking right now. It's like because this whole meditation experience, you are Alexander, my man. You are exploding so much stuff inside of me. It's like just so much stuff inside of me because when you got to the chakras and stuff, and I don't know a lot about the chakras and stuff. And so but when you got to the heart, it's like when you're talking about that green energy, and lately it's like when people been talking about my music, they've been sending me green hearts, and so when I'm putting my music out, it's like I've been saying to myself, it's like that my music is soul music, but it's not soul music from the old sense, but it's the air style soul music. And so, but then when we were talking about the green energy and the heart and stuff like that, my music is heart music. And you started revealing some essence to some of what I'm doing and some of the work that I'm doing. It's like in the universe. And I'm just like, I'm just shouting to you, thank you, my brother. It's like you gave me some stuff I need to meditate on. It's like it includes the vision. It's like as I'm trying to understand the beautiful going on in my life. And my walk, but I just have to say that I am so listening to each other. And what we just did, and by the two of you guys facilitating this, it's like, I'm speechless. I mean, it doesn't sound like I'm speechless, but I'm speechless. I really am. And I don't want to take up any more time. It's like because other people have stuff to share. But I just had to say thank you. I am filled with gratitude. I am filled with happiness. I am filled with joy. It's like, and I am excited. It's like to continue the journey with all of you. It's like all the creatives on here. It's like all the beautiful souls on here. And however, it's like we can add value to one another. It's like to open up the universe. It's like that we add something that's so critically important, a message that people need to hear, something that people need to feel, something that people sit to get in, to weave into the heart, to the soul, into the mind, to unleash and to free it. And I know that even if I have no idea the people I've just encountered, I know that I love Layla, and I know that Layla loves me. And I know that I've just tapped into a beautiful source of energy and people. And I'm so glad to meet all of you. That's what I'm sharing.
Beyond the pain, beyond the pain, I promise.
You just lit up the whole room with that. I'm smiling and laughing back here. I'm so honored. Pleasure to meet you.
How do I know this? Honestly, Layla came, like I practiced law for 12 years in Seattle, Washington. And Layla came to Seattle to give a speech to us. To speak to youth at-risk youth. And I showed up there in my legal capacity doing the same thing. And I wasn't interested in music. I had no interest in music or any connection to music at the time. And then I ended up, me and Layla just clicked. I mean, instantly, like, this incredible, like, electricity. We knew that we were kindred spirits. Like, I knew that she was my sister. And before I knew it, it's like I was chauffeuring her around Seattle for the next 2 days while she was there. And we were vibing. I never forgot listening. I used to play that CD of hers over and over and over again until it disappeared. And I even actually messaged someone to say, how do I get a copy of it again? Because I just loved her vibe and her music. So it was an amazing, beautiful time. It's like to reassess is like my purpose of what I was going to continue to be practicing international human rights law, immigration law. Know that I need to beyond this law, that I'm trying to right path as far as helping people, but not fulfilling my life's purpose, which is literally, my motto is no te ipsum et carpe diem, know thyself and seize the day. And so it became revealed that it's like my purpose is to provide every domination.
So we're singing the strongest hawk flying overhead. Lord, I'm singing back again. And I know that
that was the best energy ever. We love you, Eric. You are loved.
They were in the 20s, and we know that we're singing in the 20s.
All right, fine. Next up, we got Sandy, my love.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
How's it going, bro?
Bro.
Good. I'm filled with immense gratitude listening to Alexander speak. Coming to another Sunday, just full of gratitude, and I'm just so happy and hearing the saxophone and hearing what you're saying. It was just so beautiful. But going through the meditation, honestly, I got filled with warmth and just again coming to the realization that no longer alone. I know, like being here in New York City, it can feel like a concrete jungle, but just knowing that we're all here every single Sunday and there's a community for us to come to, just filled with so much gratitude. I don't know what else to say. It's just so much gratitude. I'm so happy for Paulo bringing me to this LightForce Center and connecting me with you both. And just, I feel like we need to invent a new word for gratitude, because I'm just so grateful for you guys, and I cannot stop saying it enough. So just thank you guys so much. It really means the world. Thank you guys so much. I want to keep helping you guys, and I want to help you build. I want to connect with Layla, every single person in here. I'm just so happy, so grateful for you guys so much.
Thank you, my bro. We appreciate you. All right, next up, Sidibe.
Yes, hi. Thank you so much for inviting me. I don't know, my body feels so relaxed. And Alex and you guys are so powerful, beyond anybody can understand. My body feels so calm and so relaxed. There were lots of stuff in my head earlier before I joined. I remembered when, Alex, you were talking about the signs and the codes and everything. I remember that it was in 2012, in November, around November, and I was watching TV, and all of a sudden, I felt like I channeled and downloaded information that I am still searching for those. Is that the message that came to me is Avalon, sisterhood, magic, DNA, and the sign. And when I look at your picture, Alexander, and Shayun and Leila's, those signs, that I am very connected to them. I don't physically understand those signs, but I know that I am very, very ancient and old soul that came here with a message.
Sorry, I'll let you go. I got some.
Yes, I was, when it took me a while to go into that peaceful relaxation, because I had some other things in my head. But I felt like I was in a place that when you are like in a room that has air conditioner, but it seems like that cool energy was every cell in my body. I was in that space that it was cool, very nice, cool energy. I don't like cold, but it wasn't cold, it was cool. And when I was going through opening the door, I just opened the door of being with all souls and the stars, and I could hear that I am one. I'm one with God. I'm one with universe, and the message of oneness was just being downloaded over and over again. I don't remember that much because I was just enjoying the whole experience, and I'm so grateful that you guys have provided this platform for us to connect. But I could feel everybody's energy, the energy of the soul. And it was the first time I have ever experienced that, so much energy from so many wonderful heavenly souls.
Ooh, thank you for sharing that, sister. Thank you so much. And when you talked about those messages, Avion, and the symbols, so this connects to the avian, the lineage of birds. So this is why we use the medicine of the hawk. This is what the lineage that's connected through Egypt, through the line of Ra. And when you follow those, or actually beings, like actual individuals incarnate as well, these are the ancient temple builders and the builders and architects of the temples on Earth, from Giza to South America to the pyramidal structures that are seen in the other cosmos, and those networks connect into other networks in different galaxies and whatnot. So what you're pulling from might be from this remembrance of a lineage and a line. And we can explore that and go deeper if you want, because you can look deep back into your past lives with the past life work to explore that, and then you can also channel and call in your higher self, which are normally a council, and this is normally like a council of 12 that exists throughout this.
Yes, I would love to. Because it has been, I have been on this spiritual journey for about 30 years, and I am just constantly, it's just many layers. we're always learning and, you know, evolving. So I'm loving it, but I just want to know more and more. And I'm searching, so it would be nice to find it.
Send us a message. I know that we're connected, I think, on Instagram, but shoot me a message and let's go deep.
That would be great. Yes.
Thank you. Moving on down.
All right, Adam.
Hello, everybody. Wow. Beautiful. Thank you, Alexander and Shayun. My first journey into this high vibe, love flow room with all of you, and just thank you to everybody for coming together in the oneness of this room. So I was blessed to jump in here right before that meditation. I had been out all day celebrating Valentine's Day with my 3 gorgeous daughters and 5 granddaughters. What a day of the magical child. So your reference to that in this journey was so appropriate, because it was just an afternoon of joy and laughter and unabandoned flow, and then the drop into this high frequency, high vibe was just wonderful. And it was a great journey to come through the chakras, and the visualizations you offered were magnificent, and just in every way. And you know, ultimately, when I came up, just the frequency just kept expanding, the vibration, and ultimately into that 8th chakra. I felt like I was just launched like the eagle, like that hawk. And in my lineage from the south, we fly with the condor, you know, the big bird. And
Amen.
we had a great vision of us all flying together, wing to wing, you know, like you see birds in formation. This was a formation of beautiful, beautiful love, and so super good vibe. And ultimately, we flew into this queendom, this beautiful place of heaven and earth, holding the divine feminine, and actually beyond the old patriarchal structures, I would say, of the queendom. And you know, this last year, I don't know how many you rode last year, but it was a hell of a ride, no doubt for me. In many ways, it was incredible. It was fabulous and deeply positive. A good brother asked me the other day, he said, what was this? What went on for you last year? And I said, you know, it was just about self-acceptance, just self-love, coming to this healing that you're all guiding us to. So just feel so blessed to be here. And I'm writing a lot about quantum love and making filming about quantum love, and really wanting to help us, you know. And through this room, I feel like it's really defining the idea of worth. And, you know, we think of worth as, you know, who we are in society, our net worth. But true worth is so much about self-love, just self-healing, and that forgiveness that you so beautifully referenced. It's just so spot on. It really begins with that forgiveness. I'm a 17-year student of the Course in Miracles, and the Course in its own infinite way refers to forgiveness is the highest form of earthly love, when we truly can forgive ourselves.
Wow, what a beautiful
not for
thing to
what
say.
we may have done or thought we did something wrong, but for the very idea that we simply forgot to be in our own divine beingness of love. So I'm in love with all of you. I'm grateful to be in this super high flow and vibe tonight. Look forward to hanging with you all more, and sending you out so much gratitude and love in your journey. May it all be sweet and full of divine love.
Thank you so much, Adam. Your share was from the heart, and I feel you, brother. I feel you, and I would love to connect with you as well. I just read some of the things you're doing. It sounds amazing. It's super aligned with the mission that we're up to over here in our team. And so if you don't mind shooting me a DM, I would love to go deeper and chat with you.
I love to do that, and just sending that welcome out to everybody. And you know, I think when we're dropping into this place of the divine love that we're all holding here, the boundaries come down, and there's just nothing to defend. There's just nothing to hide. And it's just transparency of that light that shines from everybody here. I'm just feeling that flowing through the room. So right on. Look forward to connecting with everybody. And yes, we'll connect with you most certainly.
Figure out how to
Thank you so much.
put
All right.
the image.
So just kind of reset, and I don't know, I think everybody was with us from the beginning. Again, if you guys want to share, please raise your hands. This is just so beautiful, as you can tell, hearing from everybody's experience. Everything is so different, but there's that one connection of love, and that's what this is all about. And so, yes, please make sure to hop on up if you've got something on your heart to share. And Tara, is it Tara?
Hi, it's Tara. I just want to thank, that's okay. I want to thank you so much for this meditation. The reason for me specifically is I am just completing a 3-month intensive on inner child work. And so I've been really getting into the nitty gritty of the limiting beliefs and healing those traumas. And so for me, it was such a celebration of a meditation. And it brought me to tears because I didn't think I could be in this space of being so joyful with my inner child. And it just brought this full circle element for me. And I have so much gratitude and so much love. And as a side note, I'm usually crying 0 to 3 on the emotional scale, crying 7 to 10 crying. So crying is amazing for me. But there was this element too that came into play as I'm with my inner child. My future self is with us as well. And so it was a multi-dimensional love fest of just healing and joy and utter bliss. And it just made that part of it. I just know that these are the moments that you remind yourself I'm exactly where I need to be in this exact moment. Thank you, universe, for showing up like this. So gratitude for all of you for showing up like this. I have so much joy. Thank you. I am complete.
Yeah! Woo! And the crowd goes wild. That was so beautiful. Thank you. I feel you, sister. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are a gift. You are such a gift. Thank you for sharing and being here and being a part of this. We feel so blessed, so blessed. It's a bit mind-bending to us to awaken to, more and more of this limitless power that's within us, this connection of frequency and love, and coming here together in this way. It's every week it's so different, and there's just so many miracles that are happening all around us and in us at all times. And congratulations on your journey of completion. How beautiful that is. And I see a dear brother over here, Cameron. Thank you for being here, brother. I'm excited to hear your word.
I didn't think I was going to speak, but everybody that I've heard recently talk, the last few people that have shared their experiences have really touched on some things that I felt as well. So thank you for having me. I also want to just be in full gratitude for you both for who you are and who you are, and the stand that you guys are for humanity and for the love and for the light to be shown. It's like I'm looking forward to this every single week. And I've been trying to get in the 7 blessing meditation daily from you, and listen to that meditation every morning that I possibly can. It has just already made such a massive difference in my life. I've suppressed my light and my voice and my self-love a long time. And you're opening it up, and it's really great. Thank you so much. I didn't know. I got on the app just in time. You were about to get started, and I thought, yeah, maybe I should go down there again. The last one I did, jumped on with you. The last meditation I jumped on with you a couple weeks ago. We went deep. I wasn't expecting to go deep. That was a deep one. That shook me a little bit. So I thought it was going to be similar. So I decided to jump in this evening as well. And wow, very powerful. I had a friend. I asked her to read my chakras the other day, and she was just like, "Man, you are closed. Your chakras are very. I mean, no worries. It doesn't mean anything, but they're pretty closed." And during tonight's meditation, your guided meditation allowed me to finally see some color, finally feel some warmth in each of the areas. And by the time we got to that crown, I mean, I literally felt like I left my body for a minute. It actually shocked the crap out of me. I panicked for a second, but it was so wonderful to.
What the heck? How do you do this?
To touch its soul, and for the first time in a long time, you know, I've suppressed a lot of my memories, totally wiped them out. I was able to see my younger self, and you know,
It's okay. Let it out.
I told him, "You are loved," and then you said that right after, and then I gave him a huge hug, and then you said that right after, and it was just crazy. You know, the connectedness, and then when you took us out to shine and push the light out to the world as a web, and my heart got so hot in pushing the love out there. All I could feel was a very calm voice that said, you know, you're here to help others stand, and love will win. You know, we win with love. It feels like we're just being pushed in a direction in society right now with all the stuff that's coming at us. We're just being pushed in a direction, and us finding ourselves and stepping into love and light, I think is the
or good morning,
is the answer,
or good evening,
as a connected body. So anyway, I appreciate you guys and the work that you guys are doing. You're healing a lot of people, and myself
our
included.
go-to artist, George Peasley.
Thank you very, very much.
He's up for another round. Okay, yeah, we'll take that as a yes.
Cameron, thank you so much for being vulnerable and coming up here again and sharing. Honestly, it's your words are medicine, and
when it comes to replicating an existing
just, you know, I think I speak for Shane and I both that
there's no better
hearing these testaments is what gives us the fuel to